Good evening, my grounded sleeper. Welcome back to the Grounded Sleep Podcast. Tonight we have a special episode where we'll be exploring the Greek gods. Whether you know about the Greek gods or you don't, this will be a great opportunity to learn, or maybe just to be bored into sleep. So before we get there, just one quick announcement. I'm teaching a year of healing. So if there's something in your life you want to work on and heal, we'll be meeting once a month. And I'll be having a few spots to work one-on-one with me. If you want to be on the healing journey or need some help, you can just go to meditationschool.us. Okay, let's get into it and let's have a beautiful night of sleep. When you're ready, you can close your eyes. And let's step into the world of the Greek gods. So at the very beginning of Greek mythology, we start with what's called chaos, which to the Greeks was a vast, shapeless void. And from chaos emerged the first primal forces of existence. One was Gaia, the earth, the mother of all life. Another was Uranos, the sky, and Tartarus, the deep abyss beneath the earth. And from Gaia, from the earth, the mountains were born, the oceans, everything in our natural world. And then the first divine beings, known as the Titans. And these Titans were powerful and eternal. And they were the precursors to the Olympian gods. And before I go any further into the mythology, make sure you're breathing nice and slowly and deeply, letting yourself enjoy the story as you let the day recede into the past, out of your awareness. So the leader of the Titans was Kronos. He was strong and a jealous figure who ruled over the world with an iron fist. But there were prophecies that warned him that one of his children would overthrow him. And in a desperate attempt to hold on to power, the myth is Kronos swallowed each of his children at birth. But one of them escaped, and his name was Zeus. Zeus was saved by his mother, Rhea, and hidden away on the island of Crete, where he was raised in secret. And when he came of age, Zeus returned and overthrew his father, and he freed his siblings from their imprisonment. Together they waged a war against the Titans and eventually succeeded. And from that point on, the Olympian gods ruled from their grand palace on top of Mount Olympus, which was high above Earth, where they watched over humanity and the rest of the natural world. So Zeus, the head of all the gods, was the god of the sky, of thunder, and of justice, and he's often depicted holding a thunderbolt. So Zeus was both a powerful ruler and a protector of order. And as king, he ensured harmony among the gods and the mortals. But sometimes his decisions did come with conflict, and his rule is filled with stories of battles, love affairs, and acts of judgment. In art, Zeus is often shown with a regal beard, and his sacred symbols, the eagle representing strength and vision, and the oak tree, a sign of endurance. His thunderbolts were forged by the Cyclopses, the one-eyed giants who gave him this weapon during the war against the Titans. Then we have Hera, queen of Olympus. She was the queen of the gods and goddesses of marriage, women, and family. And she was known for her dignity and strength, but also for her jealousy, particularly when it came to Zeus. In the myths, Hera often appears as a defender of marriage and a powerful figure in her own right. And her symbols include the peacock with its iridescent feathers and the cow representing fertility and motherhood. And even though she was often depicted as stern and unforgiving, she also represented the sanctity of family bonds, which was a central part of the ancient Greek life. And then we have Poseidon, god of the sea. So while Zeus ruled the heavens, his brother Poseidon ruled the seas. He was known for power over the oceans, the rivers, and storms. And sailors often prayed to him for safe passage, knowing that his temper could turn calm waters into raging storms. And Poseidon wielded a great trident, a three-pronged spear, which he used to create earthquakes and tidal waves. And it was said that when Poseidon struck the earth, mountains trembled and the seas roared. So Poseidon was both revered and feared. And his domain included sea creatures, the weather, such as storms, and even horses. He was often credited with creating the first horse to gift to humanity. And his personality was kind of a reflection of the sea itself, sometimes calm and generous, other times wild and unforgiving. And then we come to Hades, god of the underworld. He was the third brother among the Olympians and ruler of the underworld and the dead. And unlike his brothers, he didn't live on Mount Olympus. He resided in his dark kingdom beneath the earth, where souls journeyed after death. He was often misunderstood as malevolent, but he was not actually evil. His job was to ensure balance in the cycle of life and death. And his kingdom was guarded by Cerberus, the three-headed dog who prevented the dead from leaving. Then we have the goddess Athena, goddess of wisdom and war. She was one of the most loved Olympians. She was born in a remarkable way. She sprung fully grown and armored from Zeus's forehead, a symbol of pure intellect and divine inspiration. And Athena was a protector of heroes and a patron of the city Athens. Often depicted with a helmet, a shield, and her sacred animal, the owl, Athena represented the harmony of strength and wisdom. She inspired warriors to fight with strategy rather than rage, and was often seen as the embodiment of justice and reason. Then we also have Apollo, the golden-haired god of music, poetry, and the sun, and his twin sister, Artemis. She was the goddess of the hunt and the moon. And we have Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, born from the sea foam. So as I share these myths and stories of the Greek gods and goddesses, let yourself drift deeper into sleep tonight. You can even imagine Mount Olympus high above the clouds, a realm full of golden halls and beauty, where many of these gods live, watching Earth. There's Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, Aphrodite, and many other gods and goddesses. And perhaps tonight and other nights as you dream and travel across the astral planes, maybe you take the form of a god or a goddess. And these gods and goddesses are really representations of energy, of qualities of energy. Love, compassion, protection, creativity, wisdom, harmony, as you sleep tonight. Perhaps there's an energy that you would like to embody. Slowly let yourself drift off. Tonight you can decide which realms you would like to explore and visit, and who you want to be. Have a deep, restful sleep.